Okay, what is up YouTube? Zain Rahman, and in today's video I'll be talking about why nobody needs to eat broccoli. And before I begin, not a certified nutritionist or dietitian, so you can watch my video, but you don't have to believe anything I say. What I talk about is just my opinion and what I think and what I know. Okay, so a lot of people believe that you need to be eating broccoli, you need to eat broccoli to be healthy, you need broccoli on your diet to make it a healthy diet, and that broccoli does a lot of good for you, which might be true because is broccoli healthy? Well, yes. Is it a superfood? Well, yeah, I would go on to say that it is a superfood because there's a lot of nutrients that you get from broccoli, it being a single food, a singular food. So, broccoli would give you a lot of vitamins, which is vitamins A, C, E, K, vitamin Bs, and some folic acid, a lot of fiber, obviously, and a bit of protein. Okay, so along with that, broccoli gives you a lot of minerals like potassium, manganese, zinc. So overall, a lot of nutrients, a lot of micronutrients from a single food group. So you can say that it is a superfood. All right, but why I believe broccoli is not the ideal food to have on your diet. If you want your metabolism, your digestion to be fast and efficient, it is because broccoli is a cruciferous vegetable, and cruciferous vegetables like kale, cabbage, and broccoli, they contain sugar called raffinose, which cannot be naturally digested in the body. So this sugar needs to be broken down by bacteria in our gut, which ferment this sugar, which relieves a lot of gases, okay, which is hydrogen, carbon dioxide, and methane. So broccoli would make you very gassy. It would make you bloated and inflamed, and you can call it a gassy vegetable because digesting it would release a lot of gases into your system. Okay, so broccoli might make you feel bloated, like I said, can give you irritation in the bowel. So I don't think it is the best vegetable to have if you want to have your digestion functioning well and feeling comfortable and not uncomfortable like broccoli might make you feel. As for the nutrients that get from it, overall having enough fruits and vegetables in your diet, they are loaded with micronutrients and other micronutrient dense food like red meat, whole eggs, or peanuts. If you're vegan or vegetarian, if you integrate those into your diet, then you would be getting in enough of these vitamins and minerals and micronutrients anyway. Okay, so, at the top of my head, onions full of vitamin B's and C, so you can get in those vitamins from onions. Then citrus fruits again rich in vitamin C. Okay, so there's enough foods that you can have to get in those micronutrients without getting your digestive system and your body feeling uncomfortable. All right, and as for the vitamin K and spinach, which I really think you should be having is spinach. Okay, I make sure I have spinach on at least one of my meals every day because it is my primary source of potassium and vitamin K. Okay, so as far as potassium goes, spinach has way more potassium than broccoli. Okay, and as for the vitamin K, it has three times the amount of vitamin K in the same amount of broccoli. Okay, so your preferred choice of food for your vitamin K and potassium should ideally be spinach because it is a low gas vegetable, if you want to call it that. Digesting it won't release a lot of gases into your digestive system, and you won't be bloated and inflamed, and it won't really be slowing down your metabolism in the same way that broccoli would. Okay, so you can have spinach for your vitamin K and potassium. And as for the other micronutrients, like I said, if you have enough foods that have a good micronutrient profile, you'll be getting in all the micronutrients that you get from broccoli without making your digestive system suffer. Now, if you want to talk about the protein in broccoli, if you believe you should be eating broccoli for the protein, well, it contains less than 3 grams of protein in 100 grams, okay, 2.8 grams to be exact, okay, and in order for you to classify food to be a high protein food, it needs to have at least 6 grams of protein per 100 grams. Okay, so it's not really a high protein food, and even if you have half a kg or a pound of broccoli in a day, you'd be getting in so much fiber and just broccoli, which would release so much gas in your system. Would also be hard to digest, and you're only getting in 15 grams of protein for that. So, getting in those 15 grams a day, I don't think any human being would meet their protein requirements if you're depending on broccoli for your protein source. And really, that's like saying you have fish and chicken for the micronutrients and the potassium in it. Okay, that's not really the purpose that the food group is serving. So you're supposed to have your vegetables and fruits and other foods with a good micronutrient profile to be getting your protein in, and you should be depending on the protein sources for your protein. So even if you want to consider the amount of protein you have in broccoli, I mean green peas, they would have 5 grams of protein per 100 grams as compared to the 2.8 grams in broccoli. Okay, so peas are a higher protein food if you're looking at plant proteins, and plant proteins are not complete proteins anyway, but that's a whole different thing. So I'm not saying that you should not have or you cannot have broccoli. Okay, if you like to have it, if you want to have it, if it makes you feel good, you can have it. But I'm just saying you don't need to have broccoli in order for your diet to be healthy, and you can get away with excluding broccoli from your diet, and that would save you a lot of stress on your digestive system. Okay, and it's easily to substitute the micronutrients you get from broccoli with other foods if you have a well balanced diet. So, if you want to have broccoli, you can have it, but I'm just saying nobody needs to have broccoli, and I think consequently it would be more uncomfortable having broccoli as compared to the amount of good you get from it, and when you can easily get in all those nutrients from other foods which would be easier on your digestion, that is what you want to do. Because if you want your digestion to be fast and efficient, then you need to be feeding it foods that are easy for you to digest and absorb, and that don't really stress out your digestive system. Okay, that's how your system keeps functioning well. Like I said, you can have broccoli if you want, but you don't need to have it, and you'd be better off having other foods for the micronutrients that broccoli gives you. And of course, you can do what you want. Yeah, and another fact which I would just like to throw in is that broccoli contains a lot of natural pesticides, which are its natural defense. These are supposed to protect the broccoli from being eaten, and studies they have shown that in animals, these natural pesticides that broccoli contains, they can be toxic. So they may be toxic to humans. So I'm just saying. So those are my thoughts on broccoli and why nobody really needs it. Let me know what you thought about the video. Drop your comments, like and share, subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you.